Hi guys! So before the end of the year, I thought I'd share with you guys a little what's in the bag. This is probably one of the most requested videos. I don't really know why, but everybody's always very interested to know what's in the bag. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Okay, so for what's in the bag, I guess we should start with the bag. I'm using a Titleist Players 4 bag. Here's my name on it. That's what it looks like. Not much to say there. Lots of compartment spaces, love it. Pretty light too. So let's move on to the driver. This is my driver. I'm using a TSI 3. You guys can see that. Yeah, I set it to a 9-degree loft and I'm using a Daramex. It's a, let me read it for you. It is 50 grams, but it is XS, so that is the shaft that I use. If you guys don't know much about Daramex, Daramex was a company, I think it's Japanese, and they began with fishing rods, so they were a fishing rod company, and then decided to go into making shafts. Because if you guys, as you guys know, like if you can make fishing rods that are that strong, you can definitely put that technology into shafts, and that's why these shafts are usually a lot lighter. But then, and that's why they make it stiffer as well. So that's my driver. For my 3-wood, Mr. Spuddy Buddy here covers my 3-wood, and I'm still using the same G410. It is 14.5 degrees, but I put it at the small plus, so I think that is like 0.75, so like whatever, 15 point whatever degrees. And yeah, this is just a stiff shaft, nothing much to it. 5-wood is the same as well, haven't changed it, G410. This one is 17.5, again with the small plus. It's probably like 18 point something degrees. Same shaft as the 3-wood, it's a stiff shaft. And yeah, so let's move on to what you guys, why I wanted to make this video, because these are 2 new additions to my bag. So previously what I talked about was I was having some issues with my 5-iron because it was not going the distance that it used to go. So I talked to my club fitter, Eric, who you guys know, and he was saying there might be like a little, I don't know, like a crack in the face that you can't tell, and once you have like a crack or something, it's very easy for the club to lose its distance. So I was having that issue with my 5-iron and my hybrid. So I got these 2 clubs. It's a TSI 1. It's both exactly the same. So that's what's funny. They're both the exact same clubs, exact same shafts. The only difference is they're set at different settings. So they're both 5 hybrids, 23 degrees. But one of it is set, so basically I distance capped it. One of it is set to carry 165, and one of it's set to carry about 175 to 180. So yeah, I think it's kind of interesting that I have 2 exact same hybrids in my bag. And I think what's also important to note here is that I think sometimes people are so obsessed about distance that they're like, oh, what club are you hitting, blah blah blah. Especially with irons nowadays, there's a lot of club manufacturers that just basically give you very strong lofts. So the irons, like, you know, I might be hitting a 7-iron with with a ping, and I could be hitting like a 8-iron with a Titleist. Just really depends. So I don't think that the number on the iron or the club is the most important. I think it's important to know exactly how far each club goes, and then to make sure that in your bag you have a good distance gap, because that's going to be more important than, you know, being able to hit a 9-iron 140 yards. So speaking about irons, once I get this, okay, my irons are still exactly the same. It's just that now, since I replaced my 5-iron with this hybrid, I only have 6 to pitching wedge. And yeah, it's the I210s. I've also got some lead tape on here, which some of you guys asked. So basically the lead tape is just so that it's a little bit heavier in the head and I can feel the head more, which I like, and I just feel like I can control it more. I only have this on my pitching to 8-iron, I believe. Yeah, 8-iron, because I don't really feel like that's necessary with the long clubs, more for the shorter clubs so that I have better distance control and just control of the club face in general. And let's move on to my wedges. If I can get them out. So my wedges are still the exact same wedges, 48, 52 and 58, all the same SM8s. This is what they look like. They are very well used. So yeah, the only difference is I had a little bit of a distance problem with my 52 and my 48. So they've actually been added aloft. So they're actually 49, 53 and 58. So that, as I said previously, similar with my 5-iron and my hybrid, all my clubs are distance capped. So basically I just want them to fly a specific distance, which is exactly what I go to Eric to see, to do, and he's able to adjust it in a way that they go exactly the distances that I want. So yeah. Oh, and also like the grips that I'm using is this Golf Pride. This is an oversized grip, but yeah, I just have a funny hand proportion, so grip size is important as well, so make sure you're using the right grip size. And last but not least, sorry, I'm getting the most commonly asked question, putter. So my putter is this Columbus. It's a Toulon Odyssey. It's an old putter. I actually got this when I played in Korea. And yeah, so one of the most asked questions is, why do I keep changing my putter? I believe that for me, because I practice so much with my putter and putting, like I get very bored very easily with my putter face. So, and especially like just for me, I just like to have different feels. So when I get bored, I just change putters. I feel like there's two kinds of players. Some players just, you know, use the same putter basically for as long as it works, and some players just like to switch and get a different feel. So I'm definitely the latter, because I just like to have different feels. So yeah, I don't actually buy new putters, so I just have a bunch of putters at home, so I just switch out between them. And then yeah, so this is what I'm using right now, and I'm probably gonna use it for a while. And also another reason why I changed to this is because, if you guys know, before I was using a mallet, and I think for me, I don't change just for the sake of changing as well. I do have a purpose or reason behind changing. Like, I changed to a blade because I was working on the release of my putter head, and it's obviously a lot easier to do, for me in my opinion, with a blade than with a mallet. So that's why I found this putter, and that's why I started using it. Alright, some other things that I have in my bag. Bushnell Pro XE, not sponsored. My ball is a Pro V1X. I've been using this ball for like as long as I've been using Titleist. It's just my preferred ball. I have this little pouch where I have all my tees and my ball fix repair divot tool. Tons of sunscreen. I usually have a face one and a body one. So yeah, I mean, I usually just use any sunscreen that has zinc or titanium dioxide. And then, what else? Stay Soft gloves. These are the best gloves. I'm like a size small. And I have this pouch, which I keep all my other stuff. This is what I use to draw the line. It's called a fat line. I like it like this. And then I have markers and stuff. New Skin, which is like the best thing for, you know, when you have like little cuts in the side of your fingers and you can't get a band-aid through it. That's like the best thing. Tons of like spare CR2 batteries, hair ties, and a rosary, and that's it. So yeah. That's everything in my bag that you guys might find interesting. And also I always keep like a tripod here. Oh, and I forgot my tripod and my slot trainer. which is like my favorite putting aid right now. Yeah, that's about it.